wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. Supposed to feel. How's it supposed to feel? Fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to, and those people should...
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
So, it's another fabulous Sunday night. Hopefully you guys can hear us because typically I screw something up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video the other day where we did a slow motion destruction of Funko Pops. funny story. We realized today that we actually damaged our table so much that there's a minor like crack, almost hole in it. So we're probably going to have to get a new table very soon. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was like a hair. But Heather realized that it's damaged. Look.
It is damage.
Look. Over time, if we do any more videos like that, Heather, we're definitely going to have to get a new table. I mean, that was pretty crazy, right? So, I ate this thing before I started talking. Heather got me this Rita's Frozen thing, and now my voice all screwed up. So, this weekend we went down, or up, rather, to Pennsylvania. We went to the Living Dead Weekend Convention. It was in the Dawn of the Dead Mall. We're going to put together a video all about that convention and all the things that we saw and all the things that we did. We posted photos on Instagram, also on the Facebook group Gastlecast We Have Together. If you're not there, go and join. It was an absolute blast. Living Dead Weekend. Highly recommend if you like zombie stuff, you like Romero films, highly recommend you go and check this thing out. Next year, they may not do it in the mall. It might be taking place somewhere else.
No.
Oh, it is taking place in the mall.
I don't know why you say stuff without knowing about it.
No, yesterday you told me it was taking place somewhere else.
They mentioned, so apparently sometimes they do too.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me
said
stop
in the
you.
Fall.
Yesterday.
I said in the fall, it looks like they might be doing one at the cemetery.
All right.
No, they're probably going to do it at the mall.
Okay, they're not at the mall next time then.
Holy shit.
Okay, thanks for getting me all screwed up, Heather. I really appreciate it.
I didn't do anything. You just don't listen to me.
You ruined everything, Heather. Thank you. Live's ruined now.
Well,
welcome.
bye.
If you're here and you just got here, it's ruined. By the way, Heather ruined the whole live. But anyway, the mall, the Dawn of the Dead Mall, is really great. There's a lot of really great things to see there. Although they've redone like the entire mall, like it's hardly recognizable from way back when. There are some like artifacts and things from.
Oh my God!
What?
Hold on. It looks like "Do You Fart?"
Somebody pointed it out the other day in our video. They said
Really?
It looks like, yep, somebody said that. They're like, does
your
Heather's
part.
shirt say something about farts?
No, it says
Yes,
do your part.
Anyway, go and check out the Living Dead Weekend website. You can see what kind of is included in their little, convention thing. But the autograph stuff was really great. We literally walked right up to Nicotero's table. We walked right up on who else? Who else did we see there?
Ken Foree.
Ken Foree, who was in Dawn of the Dead, and
Tom Savini.
Tom Savini, that's who I was looking for.
Bill Moseley.
Tom Savini, Bill Moseley walked literally right up to their table, and it was like as easy as could be, and it was like the cheapest con I think I've ever been to in terms of how much you pay for an autograph.
Yeah, we got not only that, but it was a cheap con, $50 for the whole weekend.
Yeah. And there weren't that many people there. And what's really crazy, at least to me, nowadays, we've kind of grown as a channel and we've met a lot of people along the way. But each day that we went there, people ran up and knew who we were, which was really crazy.
Bizarre to me.
I did not expect there. At New York Comic Con, I think I would expect it more at New York Comic Con.
Because there's so many more people there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And also because we sort of made it a big deal that we're going to be there. But this con, we walked through the door literally the first day, and people walked up to us. Was his name Andrew? Was it Andrew? I can't remember now. Andrew. Yeah, Andrew and his wife, girlfriend, I'm not sure, walked up to us, and they were
Rachel.
Was it wife? Really great people. We talked to them several times. Max rudely interrupted us at one point, looking for the shop owner to buy a toy, which made things really awkward.
No, it's really awkward. So Max does this thing. I don't know why he does it, but when we went to AwesomeCon, I noticed it. So Chris and I are the two with the money, right? Max didn't bring his own money. Why he didn't, I have no idea. We need to start having him take his own money so that way he can make decisions on what to spend his money on.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Right? So, because I think that's very, very important to learn early on in life, so the value of a dollar.
Sure.
But anyway, instead of asking Chris or I, hey, Daddy, can we see how much this is? He says,
he starts.
Whose table is this?
He starts looking for shop owners.
Excuse me, sir. How much is this? He did that with an old school Game Boy.
Yeah, he's treating everybody like an NPC on a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did that when we were at AwesomeCon. How much is this Game Boy?
Right.
Meanwhile, he doesn't even know what the fuck a Game Boy is.
It was really great.
What is this from 1923?
Right, it was way before he was born. But anyway,
That's so funny.
we had a blast with Max. Got to do a lot of things too while we were there, and we got to see a lot of stuff as a family. So that was cool. Got a lot of photos. Max didn't want to be in photos with us, with the what is it? The photos with the celebrities.
You guys must be rich. We are not rich. Thank you.
Who said we're rich?
Daniel Stauber. By the way, Daniel, I replied to one of your comments earlier. You won something from us. It's featured in our
New video.
That is it already up?
No,
That is going up this evening, but I replied
Yes.
to one of your comments, so please send us your address.
Yes. Yeah, so tonight's video is going to be kind of in relation to what we're talking about here. So Sdcc is coming up really soon. Apparently this week we're going to get a lot of announcements for Sdcc as far as I understand. But there's a lot of leaks that have been going on. And the biggest one is the Leonardo Funko Pop for Sdcc. Heather and I sort of talk about that, kind of discuss what we think is going on with the Leonardo. Because that was sort of one of those things over the weekend where everybody's like, WTF, what's going on here? So we discussed that in the video tonight. Additionally, what else? Oh, we unboxed uncanned some sodas. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. And also, there is a montage at the beginning of the video, like sort of at the beginning, of Heather. It's a really funny, Rocky style montage. I think you're going to like it a lot, and I think you're going to find it funny. So make sure you tune in for that video after it's live. I think it'll be posted up around 10:30. So take a look.
Wait, how did Jason see it?
Jason was talking about us destroying Funko Pops.
Oh,
Which
I
is
thought
how
he
we
was
destroyed
talking
this
about. Okay, I thought he was talking about tonight.
No.
I was like, wait a second. I thought it was already up.
You ever think about subbing Max for Chris for one of your videos? That's really funny that you say that, because yes. So I've done videos where it's been myself and Max, and I've always wanted to do one where it's Heather and Max. But the thing is that I'm sort of like,
He's the leader.
I'm the cue person, so I know what to set and what to say and what, kind of what direction to take things in. Heather goes into it sort of blind, and I'm like, here's our plan. This is how we're going to do it. So realistically, for that video...
Except when once in a while I have an idea and it gets like the most views out of any video ever. That's typically how it happens. Or my ideas that are like the big, heavy hitting videos that people love.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't have those ideas often. Yeah.
Anyway, Heather would have to run that video, or I would literally sit behind the camera and try to direct
You
some
don't
of it.
tell me what to do.
Well, direct what's
Nope.
going on to make it worthwhile.
Nah.
Oh,
me and Max.
You don't even know
could
who the
do
person is that you're going to
a
be
damn
working
good
with.
job.
Your teammate,
Yeah,
Dax Shepard, Heather.
Dax.
More soda unboxing or uncanning, yes. So there'll be more soda uncanning tonight. So the Funko Pops that I put on the cover photo for this video, a couple of great things. So we had talked about this in an Sdcc leaked list video, which Funko comes down on everybody who does the leaked lists unless you're getting it from a source. So we actually got it from some Instagrammer. Same with these photos. These photos actually came from Funko. So I don't know how how people are getting away with it now. It was there for a while that people were receiving cease and desist letters.
I think they just use these weird
YouTubers.
accounts. I feel like people just use weird accounts that like they don't give a shit if Funko just takes it away, because then they'll make a new one.
Well, you can keep exactly if you keep creating these accounts. That's the thing though. I don't know if Funko can track you. As an example, when you block somebody on Instagram, which we've done before, it'll say block them and then whatever account they create in the future. So could Funko go back and find, okay, well, this person posted before, but they're not using that account. They're using this account. You follow me?
Maybe. I don't know.
But I don't know if Funko would ever go that far. Like, would that be too silly? But Funko used to come down on people with the cease and desist letters, YouTubers, the pop news sharers on Instagram and things like that. Not seeing a lot of that lately. I don't know why. Maybe because the leaks have sort of cooled down a little bit. Now leaks are getting big again. But the cover photo includes Serpentor, which is a Cobra G.I. Joe Funko Pop, which Serpentor is not necessarily my favorite character of G.I. Joe, but my favorite look. I thought that character always looked so cool. And I sort of want that in Funko Pop form, but I don't collect G.I. Joe, so I don't know if I'm going to go for that or not. And then it's what's the character from Marvel? The man, what is his name? Shoot, I always confuse what his name is. I don't know why.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't.
I always
think of
screw
it
it
right
up.
now
I
either.
always screw it up. He Who Remains. I always want to call him the man something. He Who Remains from Loki. We're getting a Funko Pop finally for him. And then I also put on Hugsy the Penguin. So the thing is, Hugsy the Penguin, don't really know anything friends. If you know me, which most of you may have heard me say this before because you do know me, you watch me often and you see me posting and all that kind of stuff. Some of us, we actually talk directly on Instagram or Facebook. I don't like Friends, like the TV show Friends at all. I don't really know the characters, although I know the names of the characters because I've seen episodes like in the past, but I do not try to look for that show. I do not like it. I don't find it funny. I think it's stupid. But Hugsy the Penguin is kind of a cool looking Funko Pop. He's a little penguin that's dressed up in like snow gear. That's kind of neat, right? Do you know anything about Friends? I'm sitting here carrying on about this.
So all I know about Friends is that I
don't have any.
I will
was good.
fuck you up.
I thought that was pretty
live.
good. That was pretty good. Come on, you got to give me some love on that one. Come on.
All I remember is I would watch Nickelodeon at nighttime.
God, that was a dumb high five. Why did we do that? I'm embarrassed that we did it.
I would watch Nickelodeon at night, and like all the good shit would come on at night. But then as soon as like 10 or 11 hit, Friends would come on, and I would fall asleep like that.
Is it because it was boring to you?
It was fucking
okay, so that was
boring.
okay, yeah.
I didn't understand it. Like I don't get the hype around Friends, and I know that so many people are fans of Friends.
Right.
And I've tried to stay awake and like watch it. I couldn't.
Well, so the 3, and now 4 that we know of, Leonardo being one of them. Not big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans either, right? So we don't really care so much about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I loved it as a kid. Don't collect it now. The surfing ones, in my opinion, I find them really, really stupid. I think they're lame. If I collected Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course, I would have to have it to like complete my collection because that's just how I am. But those I do not like. The cartoon-looking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they're holding a surfboard. Now, is Leonardo real? We'll talk more about that in the video that will pop up after this live. So we're not going to talk too deep into Leonardo. I just want to go on record by saying I don't really like the Funko Pop. I don't care for those Funko Pops, and I think they're very lame. They're wearing the shorts. They got the board.
Yeah,
it's really lame looking.
In my opinion, those are pops that I would want if I were a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan and if I went to Sdcc.
Right.
Because they're in those outfits because they're Sdcc exclusives. Like we've seen Freddy Funko with surfboards and the Batman and Joker with surfboards. Remember from the Box of Fun?
Too. Yeah.
But that was just symbolizing Sdcc because apparently they're known for like their beaches and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Sure.
To me, that's a souvenir sort of thing. But as a Funko collector, I'm not into it. But if
Pennywise showed up with a surfboard,
I wouldn't give a shit unless I went to Sdcc.
So you wouldn't want it?
No,
otherwise.
Not unless I went to SDCC.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be stupid. I mean,
well, I'm just saying.
Could you imagine Pennywise on a surfboard trying to like lure Georgie into the ocean with him? Hiya, Georgie, come surf with me.
Well, thing is that Pennywise will do anything he can to do crazy shit. So, I mean, in other words, if they did a future iteration and Pennywise showed up on a surfboard, I wouldn't be shocked by it.
Okay, well, if Pennywise showed up on a surfboard and it made sense, I would.
It would make sense, yeah. But yeah, him on a surfboard and it's just
like
SDCC
that's stupid.
exclusive.
And I don't think they would ever do that.
But you would have to have it because it's so wacky. It was like the Jeffrey the Giraffe is Iron Man. Like it was so stupid I had to have it. That Funko Pop is so wacky.
Idiot.
No, I'm not. It's just a wacky Funko Pop. I mean, when you're looking at these things, you get your versions of characters like you get who's this? Moff Gideon, right? You have Moff Gideon, so that's cool. You love Moff Gideon. He's a great character on Mandalorian. But if it's Moff Gideon and he's wearing like I don't know what would he be, a clown outfit, I would have to have it because it's just so off the wall. None of it makes any sense. Like it's just so goofy. I like the goofiness behind some of this stuff. And Jeffrey the Giraffe dressed up as characters like the Harry Potter characters. You wouldn't want those? For real?
If they bring out a Hufflepuff one, yes.
You would want it. So then I'm not so stupid, am I?
No, the fact that you want it because it's like a dumb pop.
Because it's silly. And why would you want Jeffrey the Giraffe?
Because I grew up living literally in Toys R Us. Like, I had
You
a
didn't
bed
live
there,
in Toys R
and
Us.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Heather, when Toys R Us was going out of business, you were like 2. Are you kidding me?
Chris, it just got taken out of our mall before, like, at some point during our relationship. We've been together almost 8 years.
You were 2 years old. You were 2. You were 2 when it happened.
So you were 30-something dating a 2-year-old? That's fucking weird.
Hey. I have nothing to say about that.
I know you don't.
I was going to say don't judge me, but you would have to judge me over that.
Yeah, you would
there's
have
no way
to
around.
judge.
Yeah, there's no way around it. If you're in this live right now, you're here, you're hanging out, you're new, whatever, make sure you hit the like button. Also subscribe and all that good stuff. Thank you.
If there was one line of Funko Pops you could collect, what line would it be?
One line that I don't collect today.
It just says one that we could collect.
One that we could collect that we don't collect today.
Well, they didn't start it and say that we don't collect.
That we don't. Oh, well, let's
if you
just
had to choose one.
If you only had to choose one line to collect,
Yes.
I would say Marvel, because Marvel is like my number one.
horror.
Yeah, Heather would be horror. I'd do Marvel. But if I were to collect a new line, that's a more interesting question, because that answer I don't know. I'm not sure what I would collect that I don't already collect, because I kind of collect what I want.
Same.
So I don't really have a line that I would collect so much.
That you don't already.
Or that I don't already collect. Yeah, I don't have a good answer for that.
Does having your Funko Pop autographed hurt the value of it?
No, it increases the value. So the way that you look at it is take the Funko Pop, take its value, and then just add on how much an autograph from said person is, or said celebrity. But the thing is about the Funko Pops that are signed, that just kind of comes down, it's like a niche thing. So you may have somebody who wants a Funko Pop that's signed, and then you might have somebody who doesn't care to have it signed. So they're not willing to spend the money. So it comes down to who's willing to spend the money to purchase it.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. With the Funko Pop value, it's the same thing. If people are willing to spend, $150 on Moff Gideon, just the Funko Pop by itself, then that gives you your value. There is somebody out there who's willing to spend that kind of money. But Moff Gideon, right? If nobody cares about Moff Gideon, and he was from Star Wars Episode 8, then he'd be $2. Right?
Yeah.
Also depends on how great the character is, how it resonates with people, and stuff like that. By the way, just to put this out there, we are giving away a Moff Gideon signed Funko Pop to one of our patrons, level 4, on our upcoming Google Meet call with all of our Patreons, which will take place, or patrons, which will take place on June 25th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you come and hang out if you're a patron. If you're not a patron, go and sign up, show your support. We'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel in really big ways. And it's also been really important building Mischief Toys. So if you like Mischief Toys, you like Ghastly, it helps in really big ways with us building that brand.
It does. And not only that, but on our Patreon calls, we give a bit more information. And if you notice on our lives, it's very rare that we say too much about Mischief Toys. I've seen a lot of comments this live so far, and we tend to sort of dance around those because we save a lot of that information.
I'll give you kind of an oversight, or I don't know, like the tip-top layer of Mischief Toys.
So one person is asking, are we going to get more signed Ghastlies?
So signed Ghastlies will do it very special. It'll be a special release. But special releases will get signed, but most importantly, when we're at cons and things, that's when we'll do the signing. So we'll do that live there. So say you have a Ghastly, red Ghastly that you have right now, and you're going to New York Comic Con this year, and you want us to sign it, bring it with you, and we'll sign it. No cost. We'll just do it while you're there. You just have to ask us and let us know what we're doing.
No cost for him, $50 for me.
Of course.
I want to buy a new car, and I want to do it in cash. So
Okay.
I hope. How many $50 do I need to get like a good car?
I have no idea. I'm not a math whiz. I couldn't
We'll
even tell
say
you.
$50,000 just because
Okay,
I'll
so you
get
want
like the
$50,000.
heated
Okay,
seats and
okay,
everything.
okay.
Okay, so that's 1,000. So if 1,000 people come and see me and get my autograph for $50, that's more than Tom Savini charged.
There you go.
Do you think I could get that much?
How much did Tom Savini charge?
Like 40?
Was it really?
Yeah.
Tom Savini's such a legend. I can't believe it. But let me give them the over.
No,
you're like
wait,
blocking
wait,
everything. I want to tell them stuff.
1,000?
Oh my God, you're
people,
so annoying with this. It's so stupid.
50 autographs.
Nobody's paying you for your autograph.
New car.
Okay, who cares? Nobody cares about the new car.
I need a new car.
They don't
though.
care what you do. They wouldn't even care if you rode
I
a bike
guess
to
that's
work.
why I have a day job. God damn it.
Come on, Heather. Okay, listen. You're asking about Mischief Toys, and for those who do care, listen up. So, Mischief Toys, I'll give you sort of a bit of an overview of what has been happening over the last year or so.
I'm gonna okay that.
Okay, yeah. Mischief Toys, we started off with a manufacturer not really knowing what we're doing. Okay, so I'm giving you sort of maybe a little bit behind the scenes of a toy maker, I guess the best way I can say. Muku coming through. No, we're not giving away any Funko Pops. Oh my God. You come here every week and you're asking about free Funko Pops. It's
I'm going to stop giving stuff away just because they keep asking.
No, you don't have to screw anybody else over. I don't know what's up with them. So anyway, we started off with a manufacturer.
No! Listen, let me tell you something. If they continue to ask and nobody gets anything given away anymore because of that person, then the mob will go after that person.
I gotcha.
So they'll be taken care of.
So when we started Mischief Toys, we went into it very blindly. We had no idea what was going on. We didn't know how to do it. We didn't understand that, there's a barrier there with communicating with somebody from another country. There's a lot there. And it took a while for us to sort of educate ourselves in how to talk to people, or how to talk to them. Sean Neal was a really big deal. If you guys don't know who Sean Neal is, he's one of our patrons. He's one of our very good friends. He's there during like every Google Meet call, and most of the time he's here when we're live. I don't see him there right now, but he gave us some sort of love language to use with the other side, so we could talk to them just about what we want, I guess. So when we went through getting our figure made, we were talking to them about all different sorts of things. Well, come to find out, the materials they were using to make Ghastly weren't necessarily the materials we wanted them to use to make Ghastly, okay? Not that they're hazardous or anything. They just weren't up to snuff, I guess I could say. They're a little bit more, I don't want to use even the word brittle, but they're just not as strong as a material that we would hope for. So, anybody out there right now that has a red Ghastly or the Initiation Ghastly, which is the black Ghastly with red eyes, if you have those right now, they are going to be probably they're going to be the most rare thing that we ever put out. And I'll tell you why. One, we upgraded the materials that we used on our upcoming figures. So the figures now will be made of a different material, a great material, and more durable material.
Vinyl.
But right,
they're being made all vinyl.
Exactly. But I didn't want to have to go through use specifics. But yes, they'll be all vinyl. Where before they were used out of the arms and legs are made out of a different material. So we upgraded that. Additionally, do I have a box? Can you hand me a box, Heather? I want to show them real quick, if you wouldn't mind. Is there a
I don't have a box.
Is there a Ghastly box? Can you look for one out there? I think we have one. No? Do we have one up there somewhere?
I don't know. I don't think.
Can you just grab me one? Because I would like to show what I mean, so I make sense. So we're going through a lot of changes with Ghastly in order to strengthen and to do bigger things and come up with all new things for a Ghastly. You can't find a box?
No.
Oh, for crying out loud. So the Ghastly box as we know it today, when you opened the top of the box and you're looking at Ghastly's face, you would open it, Ghastly would be sideways. We've now changed it where he is now upright. So when you open the box, he's standing upright in the box vertically. That was one really big change that we made. That was important because I didn't know that it was going to be sideways, and that wasn't communicated properly. Let's put it that way. So we've upgraded that. Upgraded the materials of the figure, and now we have a better communication with the manufacturer than ever. So anything that we ask or anything that we want to do, most of everything we talk to them about, they're very clear about. They give us really great data back. They send us a lot of photos, and now we're going to be getting protos. We didn't get protos before, so we're going to get protos and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. So, point is that now that we are knee deep in Mischief Toys, Gastleys are being churned out. We're making them. They're going to be coming later this year. And New York Comic Con, we have an entirely new mold for Ghastly. Entirely new. I've only shared this with friends and family to sort of get an idea of what their thoughts are on what we're doing. And they absolutely friggin' love it. I've haven't heard a single negative thing about it. And quite frankly, what we've done is something so different that they're super people we've shown have been super excited about it. And people that normally wouldn't buy vinyl figures want this thing. They want it because it is that cool. So I cannot wait to share the news and the photos and everything of this New York Comic Con exclusive. I think you're going to be, I think your mind's going to be blown. And Chris, the Simp God, why the fuck are you asking 100 times over if I'm talking about Pokemon? What's going on here? If you watch our channel, which I know you do because you've tuned in an awful lot, and I've seen you, I'm talking about Ghastly, our figure. It's our Ghastly figure from Mischief Toys. You're annoying the shit out of me. So, it'll be huge once we finally get this figure in. We don't even have it yet in hand. So, when we have it in hand and we can take some really good photos and we can share it all over social media, we will. And we're gonna blow the doors off NYCC. I'm gonna put it to you that way. I think it's gonna blow the doors off. What do you think, Heather?
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
It's gonna blow your mind. I think it's gonna blow all your minds. And if you're able to get, so that's gonna be a NYCC exclusive that will be dropping. You can only get it at the con. It isn't like you can get it online or anything. You have to get it at the con. So if you have a friend there, you can have them come and pick it up for you. Unfortunately, we can't sell multiples. We're going to keep it single one to every person that's there. It's going to be 100 a day, and we're going to be handing out we're going to be handing out tickets more or less to everybody in line. So we'll know who the 100 are. And on top of that even, we have some really, really, really big news overall that will be dropping that day, the first day that we're there, and that weekend about Mischief Toys. So lots of really, really great things going on, and I'm really excited to share all that with you. I think that Mischief Toys and Ghastly is going to, I think it's going to blow up, like in a really big way. I think a lot of people are going to lose their mind. I think they're going to lose their mind. Carlos Q says, people are effing out of it on this chat. Is there a lot going on that I'm not aware of?
No, it's just the person you yelled at. I've never seen you get that frustrated with somebody before.
Because they just keep saying the same thing over and over. I mean, after a while, it's like, it drives me crazy.
Well, I mean, it drives me crazy too because we're spending a fuck ton of money trying to get Ghastly trademarked. So if another person confuses it with a Pokemon, I'll shove my foot right up their asshole and it'll come out of their fucking mouth.
I'm not worried about that. It's just I know what they're doing, and I'm just sick of seeing it. It's just annoying the crap out of me. What am I looking at?
They're asking if anything else should be adjusted. I think that's fine.
Wherever the yellow color is supposed to be.
Okay.
Wherever the yellow color is supposed to be.
But the green's cool?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
As we speak, as you just heard, we are actually talking about designs for Ghastly. There you go. Chris is losing his mind, bro. I guess so. I'm really pulling up for you guys that Mischief Toy blows the F up. Thank you, Jimmy Talber. You're the best. I appreciate
it will. Don't even worry about it, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Seriously, like, okay. I might have said this before. I don't know if we said it on Patreon or if we said it here. But hopefully the NYCC thing goes as we plan and we can get everything by NYCC, which we are like really confident that it will happen. The manufacturer seems to have like very high confidence that we will have it by NYCC. We received photos of it along with our next like 4 or 5 variants of Ghastly, regular size Ghastly, and regular mold Ghastly.
and this thing is just phenomenal, and I that's all I can say about it.
Yeah,
it's just
we can't say anything about it.
It's so cool, and I really feel like everyone is going to love it, and on top of that, they're going to love everything that we do along with this event.
Yeah, and I just want to say that what we selected for New York Comic Con goes with New York Comic Con, so it's a very New York sort of thing that we're doing, and I think you guys are really going to dig it. We also have really big news about something that we've been putting together for Mischief Toys. I've talked about it a little bit before. It's for those who've been initiated. We're going to drop more news about that in the coming weeks. It's going to be huge. I cannot wait to share all that information. I think what we're doing is far different than any of these other companies and designer toy companies and all that you've seen and purchased from. We are completely doing things different. We're flipping the script, as some would say. I think it's going to be really great. Vegas Ukami. Might I make a suggestion? If you're passing out tickets and are doing a one per person, I'd recommend stamping the badge to make sure people aren't doubling up. So, to be honest with you, Vegas Okami, we're going to do our best to make sure that folks are only purchasing one. But I cannot, it's going to be tough. I promise you, I'm going to do my best. But it's going to be tough, and we'll see how we handle it once we get there. We're still working on how we're going to handle New York Comic Con, because this is the first time we've ever done this. We've never been to a con. We've never really set up a table in this big of a way ever. We're even trying to figure out how we get our figures there and how we, drive them there. I mean, it's just, there's a lot to think about.
So what's funny about that? Can I tell them about what's happening with that?
Yeah, sure. Real quick, Stationary Wanderer says Ghastly is awesome. The whole concept, the look of the figure, the character, just fantastic. Thank you so much. You're so lovely to us all the time, Stationary Wanderer.
So we want our own vehicle in New York. So our first idea was to rent a U-Haul and drive it all the way to New York and drive it all the way back. I don't know how many of you have ever driven a U-Haul, but that is not a very good way of doing things, and we're taking a friend with us. So 3 people crammed inside of a U-Haul would be insane. So now then I was looking into pricing out a minivan sort of deal. But even with a minivan, I feel like we wouldn't have enough room for as much as we're bringing, including our luggage and everything.
Yeah.
But minivans are incredibly, well, I guess they're like cargo vans. Minivans and cargo vans are fairly expensive to rent for a week. So that was sort of out. So then now the idea is to rent a U-Haul trailer. One of those big boxes that you tow on the back of your vehicle. Well, first of all, we don't even know if Chris's car has a hitch, which we should probably look at some point. But our plan is to figure out, Chris has never driven with a trailer on the back of the car. So now we're trying to figure out, is this doable?
Yeah. So we're just going to have to, it's a lot of thinking and this is, again, this is new for us, and we'll figure it out one way or the other. It's just, it's a big deal for us. Beastie Wolf asked, did you all see the Ghastly on eBay? Yes, actually. The people who were battling back and forth, at least the 2 people I know of, are Gastlecast We Hunt Together people from Facebook. They were battling back and forth. There may have been a couple of other people involved in trying to obtain that Ghastly, but it got up to $168, which is unbelievable. Somebody sent me the link maybe 2 days before it ended, or a day before it ended, and Heather and I were like, holy shit, I can't believe this. So although I don't like seeing figures flipped, it's interesting to know that there are people out there who really want it that bad. As a toy company, as a person who put a lot of hard work into this, and Heather as well, both of us, it's cool to see that people are really liking this figure and are willing to spend a little bit extra to get their hands on it. I think that's amazing. Robert G, thank you for the backup. He said the guy was straight up trolling, and that's 100% correct. Richard Suppley, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. He said, sorry if my comment felt like it. This was over a year ago, so pointing out it could be.
No, he mentioned something about Ghastly. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't yelling at anybody other than that one person. He was annoying the crowd. He kept bringing up Pokemon. I don't know what that was about, but like enough of it. Like the first time I see it, just leave it alone. I hear that. So people like to bring up the whole Ghastly thing, and believe it or not, Ghastly, the name Ghastly is not trademarked by Pokemon or Nintendo. It's not trademarked by any of them. It's trademarked by some company in California that does horror tours. That's who owns Ghastly. I don't know why, but they do. So we can use Ghastly on our boxes. It's just not trademarked. As long as Mischief Toys was trademarked, I was happy. Thank you, BTV. He talked about trademarks as well. And D. Blockley says, you guys are kind of teasing. It's a game changer that will change the world and blow your minds, but we can't talk about it and no one can get it. Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji. Yes. So we told our patrons what we're doing behind the scenes. We explained the whole secret thing that we're putting together behind the scenes that's going to include all the people who have been initiated already and possible future initiations and how we're going to handle all that. It's really big. And again, on Google Meet chats for our patrons, if you're level 2, 3, or 4, we talk about all of the behind the scenes Mischief Toys stuff. We don't go like all the way deep down to the core. There are some things we have to keep to ourselves as a company, and also to keep people on their toes. We want to excite people, but a lot of stuff we do let go there. And we've actually shown a lot of photos of figures there that are unreleased. Additionally, there's a video I'm going to show to our patrons, and I'll give an explanation about it. It's a very short video, but it's a video I want to show our patrons that the manufacturer sent us. And I think you guys will find it really, really funny. It was hilarious. Let's see. Okay, let me read through some of this stuff here. One Shot Customs. Hello, my friend. He said he was going to be at NYCC before. That's great. So excited to see all of you, whoever can make it. Again, we're going to put together an event while we're at NYCC, and pretty much everybody's invited. We're going to somehow put like it's going to be $0, but it's going to be an RSVP on the Mischief Toys website, and we're going to share that out there soon because we need a head count for how many people will be there. So 1, the restaurant's prepared, and 2, so we're prepared with gear that we bring for everybody, because we're going to do some special stuff, right? No special figures for that meetup, but special stuff. Maybe even a pin that will commemorate all of us being there, okay? And also, just for those who don't already know, we will be, God, what was that? Where was I going with that? Heather, help me.
I have no idea.
What was I talking about?
No idea.
I had something. It was right there, and I lost it. I said, we're at the restaurant. What are we doing? We're doing the pin. Was there something else we're doing there? Or am I losing my mind? Okay.
We didn't even talk about a fucking pin.
I just did.
No, but me and you haven't.
No, but I want to do a pin to commemorate that night together. I think that would be a lot of fun. But we'll sign stuff there too. So if you can't make it to the con and you want to just go to the dinner, you can do that as well. Star says, dude, that initiation code was insane. Yes, if you cracked the code, you got to see a video, and that video sort of gave you a glimpse into what we're doing and what it's called and all that kind of good stuff. It's a lot of fun. Flipcake Designs, hello, hello. Loki Starwind, U-Haul and gas prices, ouch. I agree. It's going to be painful, but that's okay. It's worth it. Yeah, so I have a little mini SUV one shot, and we're going to rent the U-Haul trailer, I think. Never driven a trailer before, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens.
My dad said it's not hard as long as you're not backing up with it, but realistically, I think you can learn how to do that.
Christopher Bennett says, get a Sprinter. They are not expensive for a week. Huh. That might be something I'll look into. I got to see how many boxes I can fit. I need to find out what the square footage is versus the boxes that we'll have, because we'll be carrying a lot to NYCC. So it will be, again, 100 per day. So if you're in line, you have to be one of those first 100 to get in line in order to get this figure. Oh, that's where I was going to go. whatever figures we have left over, if we do, now I really honestly don't think we will, but if for some reason we do, we will put them up on MischiefToys.com, and you all will be in the know. We'll put it up maybe a week after we're at the con, but again, I really feel like once this hits the scene and people will see it, we're going to get some people to share it through like Funko news sources like Dis Funko or Dis Trackers. We're going to talk to him. I've already talked to the folks over at PPG. They're going to share it around for us as well. I think $7 a pop offered to maybe help us out sharing it, sharing the new figure. So we'll be sharing it everywhere. I think it'll be most likely hard for you to miss it, to see what we're doing. Nikki, yes, I got to look and see if we have a hitch. I believe we do. I think it came with a towing package, but I keep telling myself every day, because I don't tow anything. I've never towed anything, but I keep telling myself every day, wake up, go outside and check for a trailer hitch. And I still haven't done it. So I got to look at the vehicle. Free candy van from Enterprise. Not that bad priced either. Justin Hendricks said a free candy van. That's amazing. Yeah, I have to look into that. If we get a van, that'd be actually a pretty good deal, because we could take all of our stuff, even tables if we had to. I think that would be great. We need to talk to our folks that we're teaming up with.
I don't
and
know.
Find out about tables and stuff, because that, again, I don't know about any of that. Okay, I'm sorry. By the way, if you have questions or you want to ask anything, you want to talk about anything, again, very limited on what I could talk about with Mischief Toys. If you have a question about the channel, about New York Comic Con, what we're doing there, you have a question about what we do here, about videos that we do, please hit us with everything you've got. I love answering questions. I love the Q&A stuff. For me, it kind of frees my mind. There's some things I always want to tell you about, but I forget to tell you. So maybe a question will pop that one out of my brain. Oh crap. Where is it? Where was I at here? Heather, can you read some, do you find any questions there? Because I'm trying to scroll here. When you can, you need a big van and wrap it with Mischief Toys colors and logo, Mike Manabog says. That's brilliant. I would totally buy a van to drive around for Mischief Toys, that's for sure. And hello, Anna. I heard you watched Jurassic World Dominion. Heard a lot of bad things about it, but I'm glad to hear that you liked it. Tino, do you drink the special Kool-Aid next? Yes, of course. That's next. If you haven't cracked the code, reach out to us on Instagram. I've heard a lot of people are still having a hard time. Don't feel bad. We will help you. Just message us directly and we will help you. Free chicken tendies, Heather? Will we have free chicken tendies?
No, they're not free. We said you have to pay.
Did you get your VIP tickets from your shameless sucking up to Funko? No, we did not. And I tagged Funko in that post on Instagram, hoping they would look at it and at least have something to laugh at, but I'm pretty sure they'll never watch it. We have blue milk. I'll bring milk and I'll put blue stuff in it, sure. Thank you, Christina Payne, sharing the Gastlecast We Have Together group. Got something else besides a pin to commemorate our night together. Oh, better get something else besides. Ooh. Yeah, so a pin will most likely have some maybe stickers. I don't know. I'll come up with something
rags cool. And regret. That's what we'll have to commemorate our night together.
Ew.
Sounds disgusting.
You should auction off the next Ghastly figure, so whoever pays the most gets it. Not just who's fastest. Oh my God. Did I go too hard earlier when I was yelling at that person?
No, he was being a piece of shit.
Okay, I don't like doing that kind of stuff, but I was really I don't get annoyed like that. He pushed me to my limit tonight. I hate doing that, because now I feel like an a-hole. I shouldn't put myself out there like that and be a douche. I feel like a douche, Heather.
You're not a douche.
Are you sure?
No, I've said a lot worse to people, right to their faces too.
Hey, Nick Bayer, what's up, dude? We call them a tow bar. Oh, okay. Chris and Heather, have Funko sent you an invitation yet? No. Yeah, so that's the other thing, like the New York Comic Con, Funko Fright Night. Man, I want to go to that. If you hear about how to get tickets into that thing before we do, please let us know. I'll virtually do anything I can.
Okay, don't say that. Be careful.
Other than, Anna, we're going to be there every single day.
She asked what days.
Oh, what days are they? Oh, I'm sorry.
I believe it's the 6th 6th through the 9th.
6/9. Ooh, Heather's favorite number. Why is PayPal not working on YouTube at the moment? I don't know. Shane Millett. I don't know. Have you watched any of the new Boy season run EMC2? No, I haven't. I really want to watch it though. I'm behind in all my TV stuff. We watched Stranger Things. We have one more episode.
Well, 1.5 because I fell asleep.
Oh God.
I have had a headache, like a really bad headache all weekend. And I always have a really hard time sleeping when we're away from home. So I had a hard time sleeping Friday night into Saturday. And then Saturday, like, the headache was still there. And then when we came home on Saturday, sitting in the car that long didn't help. Like, it was making my neck hurt, which made my head hurt.
Right.
And then today, I had it again. Still, I'm good now, thank goodness. But it made me so tired all day. I just wanted to sleep all day long. I fell asleep like halfway through.
Minded Pundit says, hi, do you know when NFTs are dropping next? I don't, but I think they're spaced out every 3 weeks?
I don't know.
It's like every 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something.
Right
it doesn't seem consistent, but it's supposed to be like every month there's a new drop. So I don't know right now because of it not being consistent. Mr. Brainchild, what Marvel Pops are you guys looking forward to at Sdcc? So in terms of Funko Pops I'd like to see, of course, I've talked about this several times. I'd like to see the Destroyer from Thor. Don't know if we'll ever see that. But the multiple arm Doctor Strange from Infinity War, really surprised we haven't gotten that yet. I would love to see that as well. But I don't know. Like, I do want to see more Miss Marvel Funko Pops. Hopefully we get a Miss Marvel at Sdcc. Love that show. I haven't really even talked about that at all to anybody. I got to talk to my friend at work about it. What a great show. If you're not watching it and you're hating on it because, you know, you're just listening to what people say on the internet about how Miss Marvel is horrible, give the show a chance because it's the best. I would say, even for me, above Loki. Loki was my favorite. It's above Loki. It's such a good show. You need to watch it. And I'm talking about the style and creativity of the show. It's amazing. Highly recommend. We'll have to watch it together. I think you'll really like it. I am drinking lemonade. It's a sparkling ice lemonade. It's really good. Thank you. We'll get Heather tax write-off, Heather, a big van. We'll get you a big van. How about that?
I can't.
Why not?
First of all, I don't like to drive large vehicles. And second of all, it couldn't be a tax write-off. It's not just used for that work. It's used for my regular work, too.
Brian Barrick is correct. More likes. Come on, guys. Give us more likes here. We need more likes. Gastlecast Flamethrower. The kids will love that one. Jimmy Tomer said he hadn't said anything since it went off on him. Did you block him? In the channel? The person I yelled at?
No.
Oh.
So Brian put him in timeout.
Oh, okay. Anime, James says. Need to do a Gastlecast event live so we can party with you all. Yeah, I mean, I might actually do that. Maybe we could do a little live thing while we're at the restaurant. That could be fun because I know not everyone can make it. It's a tough one. And I do also have like this pit in my stomach for not dropping any of the Gasleys like online. But I just know that that's something that's important for us and for the company. I know it's important to be at a con and to have a con exclusive at the con, but that doesn't mean it'll be same for all the cons. For other cons, we might be doing online exclusives as well. But I know for a fact that I'm trying to get my butt back on an airplane so we can get to the West Coast. I really want to do SDCC one year. I really want to do Designer Con. I just need to push my butt on it. I really, really do. Funko announced that if you win Pop Quiz, you get 2 tickets to Fright Night. Holy crap. Great. All right. Well, I don't think I'll be on Pop Quiz anytime soon. Did you pinch the Heather Street sign the other day? Did you pinch it?
No.
She did not.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. That's a question.
Oh.
That's being asked. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. I just don't know why I would do that.
We'll have more Ghastly figures soon. Somebody's asking about that.
I answered that.
Oh, okay. We have stayed spoiler free. I don't know. We've stayed spoiler free for Stranger
no,
Things.
we haven't.
Yeah, we have. For the most part.
I haven't. Because we found out who was playing what. That was like the big reveal.
Yeah, but
And
it
I
was
found
fun.
out someone that earlier today from my friends who I thought loved me, but it turns out they don't fucking like me at all because they spoiled me on something. So that was fucking cool.
Robert Skilinsky says Miss Marvel is fantastic and everybody should be watching it. Completely agree. Have you guys been noticing the insane restocks happening lately? Whereas Pietro showed up again on Friday, or on Funko Shop on Friday, Gabe DL says. No, I did not see Pietro show up.
Yeah, he showed up on Friday.
Really? I didn't even see that. Yeah, the restocks are insane. And I think it's Funko maybe cleaning out their closet because they're moving warehouses and all sorts of stuff.
Where are they, M&M?
They're M&M, but I think that's what's going on.
DH said pinch is slang for steal.
Oh.
I should have.
No,
Could I get arrested?
Yeah, you could be arrested.
It's just a street sign.
Yeah, but you can be arrested for that.
Who's gonna arrest me?
The police. What do you mean?
Police can't catch me.
With a big freaking sign?
I'm too fast.
Fast as fast can be, never catch me. Remember him?
No.
You don't remember him?
No.
You don't remember him? He
No.
was the Jackrabbit from that not America's Funniest Videos. It was the other one. Fast as fast can be, never catch me. You don't remember that?
No.
Dave Coulier used to do it. There was a little Jackrabbit. He had the little horns on him, or the things on him. When are you guys getting Because I'm a YouTuber shirts? We need them. We really do. King Elmo, hello. Glad to have you, my friend. Ever heard of Stavros Haikas? He's a comedian from Maryland, and he has hysterical bit about MD accent. No, I haven't, BTV. If you could share something with us, I would love to see that.
Yeah, that would be great, BTV.
Yeah, you're smacking me and you're squeezing me. What's up?
We have a very interesting question from 8-Bit. I'm a new watcher of the show and love the content. Question though, one video I watched you appeared to hate NFTs, but a more recent video you seem to approve of them. What is your opinion of them? That's a running joke. If you watch us long enough, you will learn that we are full of shenanigans all the time, and our opinions change faster than you change your underpants. We initially hated the idea of NFTs. I still am not super comfortable with the idea. Like, they're cool. Like, I like the direction Funko is going. The business side of my brain thinks it's fucking brilliant because they're not spending as much as they do to produce tens of thousands of Funko Pops. They're producing such a small number of Funko Pops, but still making a shit ton of money, right? So, business-wise, it's fantastic. They're doing a good job. But a consumer like me does not want to gamble on something that I have a 1 to 3% chance in getting a physical Funko Pop. So, and people will argue with you and say, well, you like mystery boxes and they have low chances of getting the grail. I don't buy mystery boxes to get grails. I buy mystery boxes for the fun of it. I don't, you shouldn't buy a mystery box if you don't have the money, expendable cash that you'd feel comfortable losing. I use that term loosely because with mystery boxes, you're guaranteed to get something, period. Whether or not it fits your collection, that's beyond your control. With NFTs, you can spend $30 and get a couple of redeemables, or you could spend hundreds and possibly get a redeemable. It's not guaranteed that you're ever going to get one. So you need to make sure that you feel comfortable losing out on that money if you don't get a physical pop.
Right. So I want to make something very clear, and this is actually a good talking point, and I've talked about this before, and I sort of want to be clear about this, and I know that not every single viewer on our YouTube channel is here at this moment, but we've noticed not a lot, I would say a small amount of people that comment on our videos, and they're just dogging the crap out of the things that we're saying and things that we're doing. And at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is we're really here to entertain you. We want to be informative, but number one is always to be entertaining and to be funny and to have a good time and give some laughs and be silly and stupid, because in our normal daily routines in our daily life, We're not like that. And I mean, we're silly at home, but you know, at work, you got to go to work and you got to do, you know, do your job and take, we got to take care of, you know, my son and all that kind of stuff. So this is like our time to decompress and to have fun and be really wacky and fun and funny and stuff. And some people might not find this funny for all we know, but realistically, we don't really care about any of this. Like, I have no set opinion about the Carnage and Venom Funko Pops. We made fun of them because we just thought it would be funny to make fun of them. I don't think they're great looking Funko Pops. I think personally that they're just ugly looking Funko Pops. But I don't care if people want them and if they want to buy them. More power to you. Buy what you want to buy and collect what you want to collect. Don't listen to me. I'm just going to sit here and tell you what my personal thoughts are. That's like watching or listening to a review for a film. And you listen to reviewers and you're like, I hate that film now. Well, maybe you'll go see it and you'll find out, you know what? All those reviewers were completely wrong. I love the film. It was a fantastic film. I don't know what they were talking about. It's the same thing. We just come on here to have fun and be silly and be dumb and wacky. And that's literally all it is. Well, a lot of people say we jump around a lot and all that. And with NFTs, we sort of did, only because we didn't really understand them at first. And it is a gamble, as Heather had mentioned before. But realistically, they're fun. I mean, they're fun. If you have the money to buy them, then go and buy them. If you don't have the money, don't go buy them. Somebody had commented that we shouldn't be telling people to go buy them.
We've gotten that comment multiple times.
But it's unbelievable.
Where people will say, you are influencers. Okay, 10,000 people watch us, and we're literally like, I don't expect anyone to listen to my opinion just as I don't listen to anyone else's opinion. Like, I think I said that wrong. I will listen to your opinion. I will respect your opinion unless you're a piece of shit. Then I don't care. But
well, that's clear.
Well, yeah, some people have opinions that aren't really opinions, but that's neither here nor there. I can respect and disagree with someone else's opinion respectfully. Okay, so here's a good example. Chris does not like the movie Superstar. Superstar is in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I still married Chris. I didn't say, fuck you. You don't like my favorite movie of all time. We can't be together. That's stupid. That's so fucking stupid. And him not liking one of my favorite movies of all time did not affect my opinion on the movie. I didn't say, okay, well, now I can't like Superstar because Chris doesn't like it. If you want to buy NFTs, buy NFTs. If you don't want to buy NFTs, then don't. Don't listen to what I say. Don't listen to Chris's opinion on the fact that he likes them. Make your own decisions. And the fact that people are saying, well, you shouldn't tell people to do this and blah, 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 you influence them. People aren't fucking dumb.
Well, that's the thing.
They
is
have
that
control over their money. If someone wants to listen to us and go and buy NFTs, then that's on them. That's not on us. Don't put that on me.
Well, hold on. So that's basically people saying that we're pushing the mouse button for them as they're purchasing. And at the end of the day, when somebody says, well, you're telling people to buy stuff and it's all your fault, well, now you're basically saying my viewers or our viewers are stupid people. And that's not true. Because everybody has their own brain and they know what they're doing and they can click the buttons and they can go and buy. The only thing that I'm saying about NFTs or the only thing I'm saying about NFTs in general, is that I like them now. The Funko NFTs, at least. I would not buy NFTs outside of it. I like the Funko NFTs because of the physical product, and that's it.
That's another comment we get. Well, you guys wouldn't like them if there wasn't a chance at a redeemable. Well, no shit, you dumb fuck. Sorry.
Oh my God.
That is so stupid. Of course, that is the whole reason why we're buying NFTs is for the chance that they're redeemable. And I say we are buying NFTs. Chris is the one buying the NFTs. I don't really care about them. They haven't really made anything that I need to have, although the Scooby ones were really cool.
Right.
But
so,
if someone is listening to, if someone watches our video of us like opening NFT packs and they're like, wow, that seems really interesting, I want to try it, that's cool. I'm so happy that someone was able to see us opening this, they should hopefully understand that you're not automatically going to get a redeemable Funko Pop from these. I know people who have spent hundreds of dollars who haven't gotten a redeemable because they keep opening packs and losing on packs. But if someone understands what they're doing, which as a consumer you should, and I make this comparison all the time, and I probably shouldn't because it's way different, but would you go online and add a house to your cart and purchase it? Or would you want to know what you're in for, know the specs of it, know that there's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, that sounds like the house for me. You want to know what you're getting yourself into, right?
Sure.
So why wouldn't you do that same research when you're purchasing NFT packs online? Why wouldn't you want to know the odds?
All right. Well, I mean, I get. I don't know. I'm not even going that deep. It's either you want to buy them or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you have the money to buy them, then go buy them. And if you don't, if you disagree with the whole idea, then you disagree that like because of something we like, then whatever. I don't know. This has gotten into like this fucking menagerie. Who cares? So, how many Carnage Funko Pops do you really have? That's something that you can reveal. How many Funko Pops Carnage? I have one large Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage Funko Pops, but at Carnage, in terms of the comic book version, I think I have all of them because I really like them. I think they're great. Thank you, Eric Hall. That's why we're the best YouTubers. That's so sweet of you to say that. I appreciate that more than you know.
Carlos Q said, Chris doesn't like Superstar. I'm going to unsubscribe.
Every time you guys do a positive NFT videos, my kids try to take my credit card out of my wallet to buy them. How do you guys sleep at night? Thank you, Dean Blockley. Do you guys ever get sick of being judged on the characters you play in your videos, that people have a go at you over them? So do I get sick of people judging our characters on our channel? To a degree, like there was one night, I think last week, that it was like negative comment after negative comment on one of our videos. I don't even remember what it was about. But it was people just being straight up negative and silly and stupid.
This is the first time we've gotten the complaint, and it makes me laugh every single time I think about it. Somebody got so mad that we censor our videos. We censor our videos because, one, we don't want YouTube to say, hey, fuck you, and like put our videos to the end of everything. And they were also doing some weird thing where you couldn't curse, weren't they? I don't know. 2, Max watches our videos. He's a little kid. There's no reason for him to hear us use as many curse words as we do in our videos. And frankly, to me, beeped out curse words sort of add a bit of mystery because there's sometimes, very occasionally, where you don't know what I'm saying. Or you don't know what Chris is saying, especially if there's like multiple curse words in a row.
Right. But that's the comedy of it.
Yeah, and because you can make up your own stuff. But 3, we also have so many people who tell us, I watch your videos with my kids. My kids love to watch you. And I find that so adorable. And I really love that. And I would hate for people to not allow their kids to watch us because we're cursing up a storm. Now, we do use a lot of adult humor, but I feel like with adult humor, like there's a certain amount that you can get away with kids that they won't
It goes over their
get.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes over their head.
So, I don't know. I just think that it would be inappropriate to uncensor our videos.
I wanted to uncensor them a long time ago. Heather is against it. I think that if moving forward, it puts a strain on me because I have to go. You'll notice if you watch the videos, I don't cut out all of them. And that's because I'm so dog tired when I'm editing these videos at the end of the night. You know, when those videos go up, that's when I'm done. Like, that's when I finish for the night. So I go on my day job, come home, record, do the whole thing, then edit and all that. Some videos are harder to put together than others. But when I come home and I do all this, sometimes I miss the curse word. I would just rather not deal with it at all. But to Heather's point, I really want people to be able to watch with their kids without having to worry about all the curse words. And for the curse words I leave in for those parents, I am sorry about that. That's my bad. Chris, when Heather gets nervous, does she stick her fingers under our armpit and then sniff them? Click my vid. Yes, it's the SNL video or movie, rather. It is the SNL movie.
She makes out with a tree. That's one of my favorite parts. It's
disgusting and awkward.
Richard Suppley, good reviewers make it clear why they have the opinion they do in a clear way where you know if the movie is for you. Yeah.
I
sure.
agree to an extent, but I feel like, for example, when I read what Harry Potter was about, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking like that. That sounds stupid. Because I'm not big into fantasy type books. I'm into fantasy type movies sometimes, but books I'm not into. But when I picked up Harry Potter, I couldn't put it down. It was so fascinating to me and so well written. And, you know, it's very hard for me to say whether or not I would like somebody. Like, reading the premise of Umbrella Academy, like, that sounded dumb as fuck to me. I did not want to watch it, but I gave it a shot, and I absolutely love that show. So, I feel like, you know, certain things, like, if you read about it, you may think, oh, well, I will not like that, or, oh my god, I'm gonna love it. And then when you actually watch it, you feel the exact opposite way. So I think it's important to give things a shot. Yeah, that's all. Vidor, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mispronounce your name. Vidor Han said, first time on one of your live streams, and man, have I been missing the good stuff. Nick Bayer said, Heather, so what I am hearing is you're telling me I should go buy NFTs. Yes. Go buy them.
Go buy them now.
Go buy every single one of them. As a matter of fact, don't buy them on release day because you're just going to wait in line and it's going to be a shit show. Go and buy them on the secondhand market, but not until they reach $100 or more per pack.
David Reverd says, I just watched Waiting for You Guys to Scream Anime. That's actually, I think, what all the drama was over this week.
Someone got so mad.
People are angry that we don't like anime for some reason. I don't know why people get so angry. I don't watch anime. I don't care for anime. And I personally, I just can't do it.
To be clear, we have both watched anime. We both do not like it.
I'm just not into it. And that's just how it is. So yelling anime is just something silly that we came up with during one of our videos. People really thought it was funny, so we just throw it in there every once in a while. Well, people really got angry about that.
Someone got so mad. They were like, just drop the anime stuff already. I can't watch this anymore. And I was like, okay, so don't. And they were like, okay, I won't. Like,
whatever. You posted, that was the one you posted online, right?
No, that was another one.
That was another one.
Yeah, I posted another one.
You should do a video with Mr. Trash Wheel. What's Mr. Trash Wheel?
I have no idea.
I don't know what that is, but a trash wheel would be kind of funny.
So they said, holy fuck, stop with the anime stuff. I said, holy fuck, stop watching if you don't like it.
Well, I don't know why they're so angry that we don't like anime. I don't get it.
That's what
people,
it is.
People are very defensive over the things they like. That's
they are, and I don't like. I get doing it in a playful way. Like if someone screamed, like in our group last week, there was a picture going around, and it was like you have to choose 3 to be gone forever. What is it? And it was like DC and Marvel and Lord of the Rings and Star Trek and Star Wars and Harry Potter and whatever else. And I jokingly in the comments said something like, I'm keeping a list of everyone who says Harry Potter. Like, just to be stupid.
Right.
And I don't care. I don't care if you don't like Harry Potter. It's not, I'm not going to lose sleep at night. I don't understand why people get so defensive.
People are very defensive over the things they like, and I understand that to an extent, but I've had people reach out and talk to me about how they don't like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know. I don't have the energy to sit around and fight over, like, what Iron Man and Spider-Man are like the best things ever, and if you don't like them, then you can go screw yourself. Like, I'm just not that guy. I just don't care. Like, you're going to like what you like, and I'm going to like what I like. Fuck it. 8-Bit says, I'm in Maryland, too, stopping at Third Eye Comics. Oh, great for you. That's a great shop.
That's fancy.
I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, Third Eye isn't too far from us. That's awesome, 8-Bit.
Watch out, Heather's a free elf. Never judge a book by its cover. TIADWTC says. Chris, Miss Marvel or Moon Knight? I say Miss Marvel. I did not really care for Moon Knight. Heather liked Moon Knight.
I loved Moon Knight. Although I can't compare it to Miss Marvel because I haven't seen it yet because Chris watches everything without me, but I loved Moon Knight. I was like so into it.
I did not care about Moon Knight at all. But Miss Marvel is fun. It reminds me, I think the writers behind Spider-Man are the writers for that show. And I think that's why I like it, because I love the light humor in Spider-Man. I just like the way Spider-Man plays out. I love all those films. I think they're great. I don't know. That's the way I like my Marvel. I like the light humor and everything in it, even though some people hate it.
Yeah, I think it's fun. And honestly, like the way DC does humor, if they do humor, it's fucking awkward. It's so awkward.
Well, not Suicide Squad, the new one with James Gunn. That was
well
good.
No, I'm referring to like
the gritty
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they were horrible.
It was like I got secondhand embarrassment from it. The boat scene where like Wonder Woman and that guy are in there, and they were like, it was like sexual innuendos. It was
awkward.
So fucking awkward. I couldn't stand it. Dean Blockley said, "I spend my weekly food payment on NFTs last time when you guys said that we should get them. I'm going hungry for a week now. Thanks a lot."
Tasha Ridner says, "Same. I don't understand people like what you like." Thank you, Tasha. You're so sweet. Thank you for always being here for us. You're amazing.
Sarah Lebret asked, "I have a question. Do you sell Funko somewhere?" If Chris and I sell Funko Pops, we sell them in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group. It has been such a long time since we have actually sold any Pops there. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for Funko Pops of ours or just in general, that's a great group to join. We have some pretty strict rules on buying, selling, and trading, which I feel is a good thing. And you can find it by going to Gastlecast.com. It'll take you directly to the Facebook group. Yep, join up and answer all the questions. Art G, hello. We need to do an MD hangout night. Yeah, Mobility Studios. I'm down. What do you guys think of the new SDCC pop leaks? That's why you're here. We talked about everything, but I think the Serpentor is amazing. The character from Marvel is great. I can't remember his name again. He who remains. I love that Funko Pop, and I really want it. I'm eager to see what they're gonna do for Harry Potter. Leonardo's meh, and the Penguin it's cool, I guess, but I'm not a big fan. Magic Man 2019 asks, "What is Superstar about?" Oh God! Look up a synopsis on Google. No, don't. I got it for you right here, baby. I'm annoyed already. Okay. So basically, Mary Catherine Gallagher goes to a private school, and they're very, very religious in this school. So basically, there's like a priest, and she confesses, and she's very into boys, and she probably shouldn't be. She's not married to anybody. That's the whole thing in the church. At her school, they're very, very strict. Basically, we find out that her parents pass away in a tragic way, and her grandmother doesn't want her to dance, and she has a passion for dancing. She has a passion for movies. She has a passion for boys. She has a crush on the most handsome boy in the school, who is played by Will Ferrell, which I don't understand why she thinks he's handsome, but whatever. And he has a girlfriend, and she's a complete bitch. And Mary Catherine Gallagher is friends with a bunch of like fucking weirdos, and they enter this talent show and they dance. You're gonna tell them the whole film? It's so much fun. Oh, highly recommend it. You'll laugh the whole time. It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. You'll laugh the whole time. Don't listen to him. Listen to me. Go watch it and make your own decision as to whether or not you like it, and let me know. Have you seen the Black Adam trailer, Anna asked? Yes, I did. I did not. I thought it was okay. It was all right. B-Form said, "Beeping the words makes it funnier in my opinion." Thank you. Aussie Pop and Paul said, "My kids love watching you guys. Seth even copies Heather wave goodbye at the end of every video." Oh, that's sweet. TIAD WTC asks, "What's your favorite thing to collect?" My favorite thing to collect... Autographs and horror! I would say I really enjoy collecting autographs as well. That's a lot of fun. I love going to cons to get autos. That's like a really big deal for us as a couple, actually. What do I like to collect the most? God.
Yeah, maybe autos would be my favorite thing to collect.
Ooh, Dan Stauber said, what about Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees? So I'm a Freddy Krueger person, and he's a Jason Voorhees guy.
Yes.
I love Freddy.
Do you have a favorite Funko YouTuber? Can't pick ourselves. No, I don't. Vidur Hans, I don't, because I don't watch other Funko YouTubers. It's so funny because about a year ago or more, we had put out a video about a Funko News Friday. It was like FNF or whatever, Funko News Friday. And so we put this video out, and people reached out to us. They were viewers of some other channel, and they were angry that we copied their Funko News Friday from this other YouTuber. And I just told them, I said, I'm sorry. I was the viewers I had to talk to. I was like, listen, I'm sorry that you think that, but we're not stealing anything. Like, I don't even know who you're talking. Like, I really honestly did not know who the YouTuber was. And I'm
That's like someone getting mad because they think they invented Taco Tuesday.
But it wasn't like the YouTuber, I don't think. It was like their followers, and the followers were just being very, I don't know, heavy-handed or being very defensive. And that's fine. I mean, because our folks can be defensive also. But truthfully, I don't watch any other channel, and there's a very good reason why I don't. One, the best reason is I have no time to do that, as you pretty much already know our schedule. But additionally, I don't want to pick up on what anybody else is doing. I want to do our own thing, and I want us to be fresh. And when you watch us, and some people might say, well, go watch other channels because that'll give you an idea of like what not to do and this and that and the other thing, what works. But I think what works is what I come up with, and I'm going to do what I want to do and not bite off of anybody else. I want to do us. I think that we have a fun formula. I think that we do a lot of different things. Like, we're going to be putting out a Living Dead weekend video soon. We cover the gamut when it comes to Funko channels and collectible channels, and I think we do a good job of that. And I would, in my personal, it's not a humble opinion, in my personal opinion, I think that we're the best channel out there talking about collectibles, and in terms of like comedy and all that kind of stuff. I think that if more people knew who we were, we would be up there in subs. I really do. I think that the quality of videos we put out, where we're not just sitting here static, it's like going, you know, Heather, me, both of us, all that, and just what we put into our videos makes us one of the greatest channels. I'm sorry I think that way, and my belief is, if you don't think you're the best, then no one else will. I know Heather feels a little bit differently than that. She's not. I'm not saying that being cocky. I'm saying that because that's what I need to believe to continue what we're doing and to put out the most premium content that we can put out. That's just how I feel about it.
Chris works his butt off, so you have every reason to.
Well, I watch other channels.
Like...
I watch some other channels. I don't watch other channels, but other channels, people will like share things with me, and I'll watch little bits and pieces of it, and I'm like, to me, it's just like, no, I'm not going to name names, but fucking stupid. I don't know. There's some channels I'm watching them, and I see these people that have like ridiculous amount of subscribers, and I'm like, they don't do anything.
Well,
like, the people don't do anything. They're not interesting. They have the same fucking opinion everybody else does. There's nothing about them that makes them stand out. It's the only. Oh man, there's one that it's just like, it's a top of the list, because every time somebody shares it with me, it's usually like they're joking. They're like, "Hey, watch this. It's awesome," and then we like joke around about it. But some of these people, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I just don't get it.
I think I know.
And maybe it's because I'm too fucking old. I don't know what it is, but
no.
Like, I'm just an old man now. I don't know what's going on, but there are some of these channels I'm thinking, dude, and like people will come out and tell me they're watching it, and they're people I like and respect. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, are you being serious? Like, I have to dance around it for a minute to make sure they're being serious. And I'm like, okay, then I'm not going to talk about it. And then some people will be like, well, I'm just joking. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Because if you're being serious, I was going to lose my fucking mind. But that happens every once in a while. Now, I'm not going to name names because I'm going to sound like a really big dick. And I don't want to sound like a big dick. Hello, Sean Neal. What do you got, Heather? I see you looking at the phone.
No, I was laughing because I think that I know the specific person you're talking about. And there is one. So I watch some Funko YouTubers occasionally, and there's some that I really, really, really like. I love Top Pops and his positivity. I think that he is just so sweet and fantastic. I love Wasatch. He is very positive too, and he's informative, and I like watching him. There's a couple others.
You know who I like?
Who?
Bearded Pop Hunter.
Yes.
And you know why I like Bearded Pop Hunter?
Because he's hilarious and he's real.
He is he's realer than, I mean, we're not like realistic. I mean, we're real to some extent, but in our videos we're doing all these wacky things that we normally would not do. But he's like he's sitting in front of the camera like we are right now, and he just talks in every video like this, where we save our lives for this, and this is how we answer questions, and this is how we communicate. But in our real videos, we're like characters and just having fun and bouncing off the wall. But he's always real, and he speaks his mind, and I really, really, really respect him for that.
Yeah.
I think he puts out great content. I want to say that, because I don't keep up with him as much, but I want to say he's sort of slowed down a little bit. But there for a while, he was like doing videos all the time.
Well, he's doing other stuff right now. He's making rubs.
Yeah, he's yeah, I know, which is really
fucking cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, he's
It's
very
really
busy
cool.
guy. Yeah, for sure. Steezy J Robber of Victory. Thank you so much for the super chat. How do
Thank you, CZJ.
How do you NFT the right way? I will tell you to go and check out the tutorial that we put out. The tutorial that we put out for NFTs is probably, I don't want to toot my own horn, but maybe the best one you can get out there right now.
Just search Gastlecast NFT. It should be the first or second one that pops up.
I'm going to put out updates soon. I haven't gotten around to it. I've been so busy, but we will put out more stuff soon. I should know, watching you guys so long, but what's your number one horror film? That's so funny, because
Chris
we just talked
asked
about
me
this.
this yesterday in the car. So mine will periodically change. It depends on what type of mood I'm in. So my number one of all time ever is Nightmare on Elm Street. I love those films. I think they're interesting. I think that they're unique. I am not as big of a fan of like Michael Myers and Jason, because that's something that can totally happen. Like, some guy could be wearing like a mask and like come and like kill your family or whatever. But I find that Freddy Krueger is a very interesting character, because it's like someone had to be high as fuck to create a horror character that kills you in your fucking dreams. Like, that's so cool to me, and that's interesting.
Hardcore.
Yeah,
That's
where
hardcore.
like anyone can be Michael Myers or Jason, whatever. Who
Right.
cares? I mean, they're cool, but Freddy Krueger is like the greatest ever. But as far as like horror movies that freak me out, the Conjuring universe is like wild.
Yeah,
I love those films.
my favorite movie is a toss-up between Dawn of the Dead 1978 and Day of the Dead. I just love both of those films so much. And then also maybe on the same lines as the original Alien film. Like, those three films are just hard to beat, in my opinion. They're just fantastic. Dawn of the Dead 1978 probably is my number one. And we were just at the mall this weekend, the original mall.
Speaking
It
of
was
which,
unbelievable.
ES Gold asked how it was. It was incredible.
It was beautiful. It was such a great time. We did a tour there, met a lot of people there, met some Gastlecast viewers while we were there. It was really a blast, and we'll have a video about that soon, I promise. Logan, thank you so much. He said, we are the freshest. Thank you so much.
Sean said that his kid contracted COVID from school.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I am so sorry, Sean.
Oh, that's
I hope
terrible.
he feels better soon.
Oh, thank you, Tasha. She said,
Just-
totally agree. You guys are different from other Funko YouTubers.
Aw,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Sasha.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that your kid got sick. That's terrible.
That is.
So many channels just kiss Funko's ass. Hard to find objective information and behavior, especially a clearer and more mature channel. TIAD WTC. Yeah, I think that's another.
Hold on. They're not calling us mature, are they?
I don't know, but I think mature in terms of like our language and what we say.
Got
But
it.
yeah, I think that's another kind of a niche thing about our channel, is that we are more adult, I guess you could say. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I love everything, and I'm going to give you a pretty honest opinion. But realistically, as I mentioned before, like, I'm not so hardcore about hating something. I dislike it, but I'm like, in the videos, I'm practically telling you to go burn it down. Like, you need to melt these Funko Pops. They're so horrible. I really don't feel that way, but I'll tell you if I don't like it or not. That's for sure.
Magic Man said, love how you don't do hunting vids. Super boring, super cool when you show us cool pickups, but watching the hunt is, and then he put a sleeping emoji. That is so funny you say that, because when we ask what content you would like to see from us, so many, I would say like 90% of people say we want hunt videos.
Yeah.
And I think hunt videos are so boring. Like, every time I see a hunt video, I skip around to like figure out what they got because I don't care. Like, I don't want to walk into a store with you. Like, I'd rather walk into a store by myself and go on my own hunt if that were the case.
That's so funny. I will try my best to promote your channel. Oh, thank you, Anna. That's so sweet of you. I always say that if you like our channel, share us with your friends. I don't know if I like word of mouth sharing more than I like to, like, I don't know, put up ads and stupid shit like that. But because we put up videos every single day, I feel like that grabs in more people. And the real sad thing about our channel, excuse me, is that when people watch us for the first time, typically, and I've heard this pretty much across the board, they dislike us because they don't understand what we're doing. And it isn't until they go and watch us, like, excuse me, the second or third time. I'm burping up a storm here. It isn't until the second or third time they realize they like us, right? So, Magic Me. Oh, okay, that's where you're talking about the hunt video. Yeah, I hate hunt videos personally. I think they're boring, and I don't like watching them myself. I don't know. Thank you, Clarissa V. Yes, we do try to separate ourselves a bit. Other channels as well. TIWC. You have to buy. Oh yeah, other channels as well. You have to buy these. Yeah, a lot of always selling product. Oh my god. I forgot about something. So this week, I don't even know if I should bring this up.
About what? What is it about?
I'll do it anyway. Fuck it.
Okay.
Entertainment Earth reached out to us and they want to work with us. And Heather's like completely against it. But,
I'm so against
so hold on, hear me out. The only reason I was for it, now we are not huge fans of Entertainment Earth because in my opinion it was the high shipping rates always got me. That's why I didn't like them, and we always talked about it.
They're probably reaching out so we stop talking shit about them.
I don't know what it is, but what point is that they want to work with us and maybe push like exclusives and stuff for us to show on the channel, which would help us. Maybe even early exclusive, stuff. That would be helpful as well. So I've sort of contemplated it, but the problem is Heather and I are like beating ourselves up because we're like, oh, we're going to do this, but we've been telling people that they're shit all the time. So I'm sort of like having this inner battle, but I sort of do want to work with them. The one really cool thing is this week, they're like, hey, if you're at Sdcc, we want to like give you this special thing. They were going to put us in a special VIP thing. So my response to them, which is pretty straightforward, I said, we're going to be at NYCC. If something like this occurs there, maybe we can talk. I left it at that. And we'll see what they come up with. And if they want to do something like that for NYCC, sure, why not? But it's just such a weird thing that we talk shit and now they want to work with us. I don't know. It's weird.
I think they're doing it to shut us up
and
before we get too big.
And they end up with them on auctions ripping people off. Oh, okay. Yeah. So TIAD.
Oh, they're talking about other channels.
Whatnot. Yeah, Whatnot and shit. Oh my God. People, the channels that do Whatnot, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. And please, if you're watching this and you're another channel and you do it, I just want to say up front that I'm judging you really hard, but I still love you. I just feel like the Whatnot thing cheapens the fuck out of what you're doing, and I feel like it makes you look like shit. I really do. I think it looks hard. It's a horrible look, in my opinion.
For a it's different if they're just a random person.
If you're a person or something
Whatnot,
like.
But I feel like YouTubers shouldn't necessarily be on Whatnot because for the sole reason of people will pay more for something in that moment.
That's fine.
If it belongs to their favorite YouTuber. And like, I get it. Like, I get wanting to own something that someone you like has owned. But some things that I've seen... it's so ridiculous.
Where I stand is, and if you're a channel or there's a channel out there that wants to have a YouTube channel and they want to do Whatnot, and now it's part of their income and that's how they do things, that's fine. You have now become sort of a flea market YouTube channel. I'm sorry. I really am. And this is just, again, my opinion. You could be mad at me. You could leave a hateful comment. That's fine. But I don't want to be a flea market channel. I want to build a brand. I want to have a brand that's trusted. I want people to look at the Gastlecast as... I want to be on a different level. I don't want to be, this guy that's selling all my, hey, I'm selling this, I'm selling that, and come and buy my shit on what. I just don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that channel. It's just not for me. And for those, I feel like I'm coming across way too judgmental, and I really don't mean it. It's just one of those things that I work so hard at this, and I hate to continue repeating myself on that matter or on that point. But I do work so hard to make us be respected and to make us the real deal. The whole idea is to make Gastlecast a trusted and great brand. I don't want to cheapen us with whatnot, personally, okay? And please don't hate me. Please, I'm begging you, don't hate me. I literally spend every single Sunday watching these lives. Oh, thank you, Star. I watch your videos Monday through Friday faithfully. Oh, man. Star, I hope we can meet one day. I really do. I really love you. And Carlos Q. I'm not picking people out like specifically because I love all of you and I would love to meet all of you one day. But there's a couple of you who are always constantly reaching out and just making sure we're okay. And truthfully, to give you the real truth behind all this, mentally, sometimes having a channel like this is not very helpful in terms of, people saying really shitty things and bringing you down and saying all this crap. And I just did it myself by talking shit about whatnot people. And I think we all do it to some degree. But some people will come on and just straight up say really god-awful stuff like Heather's ugly and Chris is ugly and Chris is fat and all this type of stuff, which I noticed over the weekend. I'm a little egg-shaped. I need to fix that. Heather and I are going back to the gym tomorrow. I'm really excited about that because I need to get my butt in gear.
I went back to the gym tonight. Did you see?
Yeah, I did. Oh, it's in the video. I have a 20th anniversary high school reunion this year, and I want to go, but I want to go and
I'm not going.
You're going with me.
No,
but I want to look like I'm in some sort of shape instead of a pear.
Why do you want to go to a high school reunion?
My friend Bob's going to be there. I'd like to go just to see him, and there's a couple other people I would like to see. I don't know. I'm interested.
Invite him over to our house. Why the fuck do we need to go to some event?
Heather, I don't know.
God, that's so stupid.
I don't know. It's something. It's something from me, Heather. I love Chris. Heather is cool, but Chris is my guy. Oh, thank you, Clinton. You're awesome. I love you. I love you. Night of the Living Dead is one of my favorites. Yes, it's great.
We saw, what's his name? From the original one.
Oh, they're coming for you, Barbara.
Yes, we saw him. The original one. He was
guy.
there at the Living Dead weekend.
Could not believe it. The guy is still with us, which I'm not. I mean, older people, they can stick around. I know somebody who's 100 years old. But it's just unbelievable to see them at an event like that.
Who do you know that's 100 years old?
Lorraine, her aunt, is 100 years old.
You met her?
I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I have. I met her. I'm trying to read through your comments because we're going to go soon. Not right now, but in a minute.
Star said, Heather, I feel like we could totally be best friends. Okay, first of all, I'm insulted because I thought we were. That's why Freddy Krueger has been my favorite forever. He's haunted my dreams all my life. I heart him so hard. LOL.
Yes, Dean, they need to stop using our first thoughts against us, but it happens all the time, unfortunately, but that's okay. The hunt videos, the vacation videos, Frank Wilson, I love doing that. Greg Cook is the man, and I will leave the hunt videos to him. That's absolutely right there, Jimmy Tauber. I agree.
I love Greg Cook.
I do too.
He is another Funko YouTuber that I watch. And you know who else I like? Is Aussie Poppin' Paul, because he does a lot of the soda stuff.
Yes.
And his daughters are so cute.
Aussie Poppin' Paul is great. I love him.
Aussie Poppin' Paul is
Go and subscribe to his channel. He's a great channel. He's constantly doing great content about sodas and stuff like that. He's trying to build his brand, so go help him out. I've worn a Gastlecast shirt to every con I've attended since I've had a Gastlecast shirt. It's only been one con so far, but I plan making it a tradition. Thank you so much, DH. You're so amazing.
Aww.
Love you. Any thoughts about how Funko shop purchases arrive damaged, specifically Star Wars convention pops? It's garbage. I hated ES Gold. I think it's garbage. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. I hope they can do better.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think it's shit that, they know, Funko makes and sends out replacement boxes to people, but their packaging for this drop has been horrible. It would be different if they put the R2-D2 pop in a sorter, but the fact that they just, left it in with the backpack to get smushed is insane to me.
Right.
And that's losing them so much money. You spend an extra however many cents on a fucking sorter. then you're not going to spend the money to get these replacement boxes made and to then ship them out to people, which costs a minimum of like $3 to $4 a piece.
Right.
I mean, why go through all that hassle? Why not just package it right the first time? You dumb shits.
Nick Bayer said it took him
God.
3 times to understand what we were doing. I'm glad you stuck around. We are still live, Dead Boy. Hello. High price shipping or high shipping charges. I thought the packages arrived damaged. Yeah, I haven't had much with the damaged pops from Entertainment Earth, but I've heard a lot of it. I love you guys from the first video. I saw sarcasm and the fun you guys had was like, yeah, I want to keep watching them. Thank you, NYC
Thank
Monster.
you.
That's so sweet of you to say. God, it's hot in here. Is it?
It's because I'm right next to you. Dean Blackley said, future ghastly retailers, Entertainment Earth.
Oh my God, yeah.
Mobility T said, Entertainment Earth actually is starting to discount shipping. I freaking hope so. They should really do calculated shipping because I believe we ordered one pop from them one time and it was like $8.95 shipping, which is obscene. Like at most, within the US, it's cost me like $7 to ship a pop. I understand that $9 isn't far from it,
Right.
but realistically, most places I ship to are under $5 for one pop.
Let's run through these questions. Is there, if there's a pop that you really want but can't get it anywhere, would you settle for a special edition sticker? Yes. So,
oh yeah, hell yeah.
So no collab with Franchise Kicks. No, we do not have a good pass with Franchise Kicks.
Although
I don't know much about him.
I have been much more friendly with him recently.
Oh, good.
There was
I don't know
one.
him.
Yeah, I don't know him very well either, but I have talked to him here and there, and he actually is not a bad dude. So for whatever reason, in case you guys missed this, years ago, after Chadwick Boseman had passed away, we made a video. By the way, we had like maybe 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers at this point. So we had just started getting monetized and we were making like, what, $20 a month or something?
Yeah.
Like some very, very, very obscenely low number, right? Because our views were low and we still don't make much money. That's neither here nor there. Regardless of anything, point of the story is he commented on that video and he said something like, I hope you guys are not... It was talking about...
Basically monetization of the video about Chadwick Boseman and that we were collecting money from that video, which was just as bad as flipping the Funko Pops. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, so on the video we talked about how people were flipping Black Panther Funko Pops and it wasn't right to take advantage of somebody's death and make all that money off of them passing.
Right.
And he was like, well, I hope you guys aren't making any money off this video. And then meanwhile, he was like, just a couple months later, he was flipping Black Panther Pops.
I think. I don't know.
Something like that.
It's something like that.
It was crazy to me. But that was like a really shitty thing to do. And like, maybe he wasn't in the right mindset. Maybe we like insulted something that he liked. I don't know. But... time has passed. He probably doesn't even remember doing that, but we remember it because it was a bigger name, like saying something shitty to us, and we were like, okay, that's sort of fucking rude.
I don't care. He can say whatever he wants. I don't
care.
You can thank Wes Howard for my follow. I didn't know Gastlecast Mischief Toys until I saw his Instagram post. Give that man some royalties. That's Dalton Sherwin. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you found out about us through him. Wes Howard is one of my favorite people. I love Wes Howard. As a partner, can you give input and give ideas to help them get better? NYC Monster asked us, referring to Entertainment Earth. My guess would be no, but maybe that could be something that we could talk to them about. I don't know.
So I originally was going to reply with a very harsh, but not harsh email saying we're not interested in working with you until you, and then tell them what we feel they could do better on, because we don't agree with some of the things that they do, and Chris was totally against that because I mean, you know,
I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So if they are interested in working with us and we can work out some sort of deal, and you know, I'm hearing better things about Entertainment Earth lately. Like, it used to be really bad, but I'm hearing better things, so I might be more on board because of that. I'm not automatically on board. It's something I got to give thought to because I don't want to back anybody that I don't really trust or agree with. Wes Howard Popping Off Toys. I love working with them. We've been working with them a long time. And $7 a pop / Mystery Grail. Love everything they do. So that's who we work with.
We have been singing praises of $7 a pop and Popping Off Toys years and years and literal years before they actually became sponsors of the channel.
Yep, exactly.
And I believe in promoting what you believe in. I listen to so many true crime podcasts where you can tell, like, with podcasts typically, no.
Can I have that, please?
Are
I need
you
a drink of
fucking
water. Thank you. You're talking and you're just
Oh my
going
God.
on, so I need to cool down a little bit here.
So you can tell, they record their own commercials a lot of times on their podcasts. And you can tell they're not really passionate about what they're telling you about. They don't believe in it. Like, one of my favorite YouTubers partners with HelloFresh. And they're not really someone who cooks very often, but they're like, oh, well, they're going to pay me, so I'll talk about their service. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that channel. I don't want to promote something I don't believe in. If we just ordered some pops, some Entertainment Earth exclusives from Entertainment Earth not too long ago. Typically, we would wait for them to come into FYEs or purchase them from someone we know who purchased them from Entertainment Earth, just so we didn't have to deal with Entertainment Earth. But if the Funko Pops come in good condition, we will absolutely give them credit for it. We just had not had the best experiences in the past with them, and we don't like the fact that they charge so much for shipping.
Okay. Ryan Riffle. I am a professional egg. We can work out together, Chris. Thank you. That would be great. Mike Manabog, 40th reunion in 2 years. Oh my God. Amazing thing about your channel, Facebook page, etc., is the awesome friends I've made. That's awesome, Aussie Pop and Paul.
Aww.
I agree with Heather. High school reunions suck. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. I went to my 5-year reunion and people got into a fight, literal fist fight, with somebody who was attending as a spouse, and they were wanting to fight him because he didn't actually attend our school.
People are so stupid.
It was insane. It was so stupid. Did one of you do the 3D modeling of Ghastly? No. That was done by a company that we hired. I wanted to meet the creepypasta from Poltergeist 2, TIAD says. Oh, they've changed their name. It's TIAD. Love you too, Fast Mode 24. Gether Hast is 100 years old. Please keep doing what you're doing. You guys have great content with great sense of humor. My wife and I watch you every day. We hope to see you at NYCC. Yes, fried peanut butter and jelly. Would love to see you, my friend.
Come see us, please.
Would love to see you.
We would love to meet you.
Come and hang out. Let's get a picture together. Chris' high school reunion would be just people talking about growing up in the 70s. Heather, you can pay for your new car by putting Chris's boxes on Whatnot. Yes, Gold says. Dream Warriors. My favorite is neither of you. I like Tough Guy Heather. Tough Guy Heather's the best. Heather, could you pay for your new car? Oh, okay. That's the Whatnot thing again.
You could pay for your new car by putting Chris's boxers.
You could sell Chris's hot toys to fund your car. How dare you even say something like that, Daniel?
Nikki Pop It Up said, yes, I couldn't stand these asshats in high school. Definitely don't want to see you now. Thank you, Nikki.
I don't know. I wasn't a huge popular person in high school. I had friends and stuff, but I wasn't really super into it. But, you know, I don't know. I have to catch up on your guys' videos, Tasha says. I've had seizures again after not having them for 2 months. Hopefully I will find out answers on Wednesday. Tasha, prayers to you. I really hope you find some answers. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible.
My sister used to have seizures when she was a kid.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, Tasha.
Yeah, it's really scary. I hope they figure you out.
We're here in your corner. If you need anything, please reach out to us directly. I got your back. Honestly, Hunt videos feel like filler. I agree. That's why I don't like to do them. Chris and Heather, if you guys are not yet, you should check out Taco Pops. I think you'll find them funny. Taco Pops, okay. Remy Bag and Pop are smashed AF. Finally catching a live. Hello, Michael Price. We want to say hi back. Glad to have you here.
Hi, Michael.
If you're still here, I don't know. I'm sort of far behind you. I'm trying to get through all the comments, and then we'll log here in a second.
Best candy from Mystery Grail, definitely the Tootsie Rolls.
There you go. I think Entertainment Earth is trying to blow Gastlecast.
They might be.
They might be. you guys should come to an event in Australia. I would love to go to Australia. You have no idea. Seriously, Maddie, you have no idea. I would love to go to Australia. I've always wanted to visit. And because we have so many great friends there now, I would love to go and visit. Our NYCC tickets sold out. I think they're still available. I think days are still available. Like, I don't know if you can get weekend passes. So I don't know. You might want to go check out the website. It's
NewYorkComicCon.com, I think.
Is it?
I think.
Okay. I don't know. I can't remember.
Ask Google.
Yeah, Google it. EE Edition Gasly. Let's see. I'm trying to get through all these guys. I don't want to miss anything. What I found funny is other stores like FYE and Funko sell Entertainment Earth exclusives at price hike around $5 extra. That's garbage, Mobility. I agree. Chris, y'all need to invest in a mini fridge for your studio. Yes, we do. Oh my God, it's the greatest idea ever. I would love that. Oh my God, there's so many messages.
What's funny is, like, I'm not a big fan of cold waters.
I am.
Like, I prefer a warm water.
They say cold water's not good for you.
Yeah, they say that warm water's better.
Keep your eye on the P.O. box on the weekend ahead. I sent you a surprise. Oh, thank you, Lee Stoneman. You're so sweet.
Whoa.
Heather should do on unenthused whatnot auctions. That would be so much. You sold things.
That would actually be really funny because that's how I would feel. I'm not a good salesperson. I'm really not. I worked for years and years and years doing hair. And I can do hair all day long. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm incredibly good at doing other people's hair, especially color. I loved color and I loved haircuts. But I could not sell a product to save my freaking life. I hate selling. I hate, like, the worst part about professional products is that they're like 2, 3, sometimes 4 times the price of what you can buy at like Target. And I hate making people feel like they have to purchase something, although I know the benefits. If I colored somebody's hair, I definitely recommended like the good shit. But outside of that, like, I'm not a pushy person. So that would be good. I could do unenthused whatnot auctions.
Unenthused whatnot. That's a new thing.
Too bad whatnot's a piece of fucking shit.
Okay. Oh my God, Carlos Q. You did not have to do that. He super chatted us in a very big way. You guys keep it real, stay true to your game, and never bring it to shame. Heart emoji. I heart you guys. Well, we love you too, buddy. Thank you. That's so sweet. All the support helps in a really big way.
Hold on. Are we supposed to do something for him? I mean, that's a big paycheck.
That is a big paycheck.
He just talked
you can
about
get a lot for that.
He just talked about Entertainment Earth trying to blow us.
Well,
what are you looking for, Carlos? Thank you. Seriously,
thank you.
Carlos.
No, seriously, thank you. You're so sweet. Again, if you guys get any word on how to get the NYCC Fright Night tickets, please let us know. Reach out to us. Any information is helpful. That would make our dream come true. We would be at New York Comic Con with Mischief Toys, be able to attend our very first Funko event together. It would just be an amazing event. And if we can't do that, Mischief Toys being at New York Comic Con is amazing. And our dinner, evening, night thing that we'll do and have a meetup is going to be amazing. So if you come to New York Comic Con, make sure you sign up to come along for our thing. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Okay, so where are we? We are at a good point to stop and to end this. And I feel like at this point we've been beating a dead horse because we've talked to you about a lot of things tonight. We yelled about fellow YouTubers. We yelled about YouTubers who were doing whatnot. We yelled about Sdcc for 2 seconds, even though the cover photo seems like we did it the whole video. We read a lot of your comments. We answered a lot of questions. People were super chatting us, which is so sweet. Appreciate you guys. I do want to remind you to head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast. That's the best way to support this channel. It helps us in really big ways in terms of giving or buying giveaway items, in terms of buying new items that we need to film and to record and to do the things that we do. To buy now a new table because our table is damaged. I'll post a photo on Instagram after this live.
People might actually stop their Patreon membership knowing how we destroyed this table. So be careful.
That might end it, yes.
They might say, no, you aren't getting your new table today, Gastlecast.
We're going to be doing big giveaways for our Patreon this particular month. It'll be in a couple weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be hanging out. I have some Mischief Toys things to show you, to include a video that Heather doesn't even know about. My hat is actually has a logo on it that I've been hoping I'm not showing enough of, or not showing a lot of, because it's secret and I wore it accidentally. But you'll find out more about this hat and the logo that's on it very, very, very soon, as early as maybe not this upcoming week, but the week after. We're coming up with something really big. I'm telling you, Mischief Toys is going to be the next really big thing. I think you guys are all going to be on board. I know you'll be on board. I know you'll love what we're doing. And when we finally unleash this information and unleash the things that we're going to be doing at New York Comic Con and beyond, your heads are going to fucking pop. So, stay with us. MischiefToys.com. Go and sign up for the newsletter. Go on Instagram. Follow at Mischief Toys. Follow at Gastlecast. Or is it the Gastlecast on Instagram? I can't remember. At Gastlecast on Instagram. When's Ghastly figure and when's it restock? No figures at the moment. They're coming in. We will totally let you know on Instagram, on Mischief Toys, or on our newsletter as soon as we have new stuff.
Later this year, we are hoping.
Yes, it'll be later this year for sure. So look out for that. Guys, thank you so much for your support.
Before we go, Christina Payne dropped a link to Aussie Pop and Paul in the comments section. Go find her comment. Christina, if you could drop it one last time for people to go and follow. We want to get him to 600 subscribers. Please go subscribe to him. He is so entertaining. His daughters are on there. They are so cute. They do a lot of soda openings. They also talk about pops. So much fun. Check him out.
Absolutely. It's a blast. And
do we have Ghastly tattoos?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. He's right. God, how can I do this? Is it? There he is. He's right here.
He's right here.
Yeah, I did a black and white one. I didn't want to go full bore. I thought it would be funny or funny. Jesus, I'm so tired. I thought it would be cooler just to have the drawing on me. I might be doing a more elaborate one in the future. Ooh, this table's gross. I'm gonna take a picture.
You keep spitting on it.
This damage, yeah. There we go. That's the damage. I'll post that on Instagram. Wow, we've talked a lot. Thank you guys so much. We love you. And remember, as always, we're all together. Be good to each other this week. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Its intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to, and those people should...
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.